Hi guys, KatimaGaming here. Welcome to our show, and today I want to talk about a curious little keyboard called the Razer Ornata. This one is just the green variant. There's a chroma variant for this as well, and this is a curious little keyboard because Razer has coined this as a mecha-membrane keyboard. Now, what is that? A lot of people are asking. Is mecha-membrane, is that mechanical? Is it membrane? Is it both? Well, this kind of keyboard actually lands in the semi-mechanical category of gaming keyboards. And what this means is that it's a membrane keyboard at heart. The core of it is a membrane, but it has these special mechanical switches at the top of each key that gives it a tactile feel, that makes it feel like you're using sort of like a simulated Chair MX Blues. As you can see, I brought out the Razer Black Widow 2016. This is an old flame of mine. Ex-girlfriend brought out of the shelf, out of the closet, if you would say. So basically, it kind of feels like Chair MX Blues or Razer Greens. It has a tactile feel. You can type on it, and it feels like it has these a simulated mechanical feel. And this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because this is just a membrane keyboard that's trying to, punch with the big leagues. It's trying to act like it's a mechanical keyboard. So this is what I want to talk about today, because this isn't something you want to buy. Guys, this is not something that you want to buy for gaming purposes. Like, imagine a fancy looking Honda at the same prices of a Ferrari. The Honda looks sporty, it sounds loud, it's got fancy lights, but it would probably never beat out a Ferrari regardless, any day, right? And that's the problem I have with the Ornata. It's not a mechanical keyboard. Not even close, guys. Not even close. It feels like and sounds like it and even looks like it. But at the end of the day, it's not. You can wear the Superman costume all you want, but you're never going to be Superman. All right? That's the only thing I'm trying to say here. But the problem is Razer is trying to sell this as if it was a mechanical keyboard. It looks great. It looks even brighter than your regular. This is a Black Widow 2016 edition, and it looks great, guys. I mean, like, I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but it just looks beautiful. Bright colors because of the membrane being able to light up the lights from below way better than the mechanical. And this baby costs, the Ornata costs over $60. Right, this is $60, a membrane keyboard costing $60, and the chroma variant is about $90. Oh, that's already, that costs just as much already as a Black Widow, and you can get so many better mechanical keyboards over the Ornata any day. Take note that this keyboard, being membrane, will not give you any advantage whatsoever, okay, in gaming. None of the privilege of a mechanical keyboard, regardless of whatever switch you use on a mechanical keyboard. Let me explain to you why this is a problem. When it comes to keyboard switches, there are two terminologies you should always remember, okay? One is actuation point, and the other is terminal point, okay? Also known as bottoming out. Now, the actuation point is the point where a key is activated when you press it down, whichever time you press it down. Terminal point is when you've reached the bottom of the key and you can't go anywhere and you can't go any lower. That's called bottoming out, all right? So with a regular membrane, you're required to actually press the button all the way down in order to activate, in order to hit an actuation point. Okay, that's what membranes do. So let's say you want to dodge left when you're playing a video game. You want to go left. You would have to actually press, on a membrane keyboard, you'd have to press the key all the way down in order to dodge left. That would be A on the WASD keys, all right? Mechanical keyboards, on the other hand, have an advantage in where the actuation point is activated before you actually bottom out, all right? Basically, before you actually press the button all the way down, the key had already activated you going left if you wanted to dodge left. So it means you're going faster. The key is activating faster. It's more fluid. Let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate with this water pump. Yes. I'm using a water pump to demonstrate it. Desperate times, I know. Imagine this is a key, right? This is, let's say, A. This is A, and you're trying to press A to dodge left on a membrane keyboard. You'd have to press it all the way down to actually, you have to actually bottom out or reach a terminal point in order to actually hit the actuation point, right? All right, boom, I need to go left. Boom, I need to dodge left. I have to press this button all the way down. Now, mechanical keyboard, on the other hand, this is how it works. You see that? You see that? The actuation point, the key activates before you hit the bottom. Let me demonstrate one more time. Okay, now let me demonstrate with a membrane keyboard. All right, as you can see, that makes a lot of difference. Basically, you're actually going faster. You're actually moving much more fluid. Now, this is only, a lot of people argue that this is only a millisecond of a difference, but it makes a lot of difference, especially when you're playing games. Your controls, you will move more fluidly. You're actually more responsive. You're reacting faster, and you actually play better. And outside of gaming, mechanical keyboards have so many benefits. All right, for example, I type a lot, and I could float type. Okay, typing on a mechanical is a dream since you don't have to press the keys all the way down like a friggin' typewriter. Wait, was it going left? No, let's do it again. I have to go right. There we go. It went left. No, you actually have to go right on a typewriter. I don't know. It's been 20 years since I actually took one seriously. Anyways, since you don't have to press the keys down all the way like a damn typewriter, you type faster and it's easier on your hands. It's just so fluid, right? You don't have a problem. And typing on this feels much slower in a way because you have to press the button all the way down. A lot of people are arguing, oh no, the actuation point on the Ornata is actually higher. It's like, no, it feels great typing, but it's difficult. It's really, really difficult, and it's a membrane keyboard. Why would you buy a membrane keyboard for a price of a mechanical keyboard? Check this one out, guys. I mean, like, this is a membrane keyboard as well. This is the Nubo, what is it? I think this is a Nubo Viking. It's really, really nice and colorful, and it's a regular membrane keyboard. Sounds even almost the same. And it looks really cool. It's got metal finish. It looks cheap, I know, but it's $10. And that's the exact same technology that the Razer Ornata is using, membrane. There's no actual actuation going on. It's faked out. It's simulated. And the spring is pretty hard. I think it's about 70 grams, even higher. It's really, really a little hard to press at. The key feels harder and snaps back and forth. So I don't know. So what I did was, I remembered there was one keyboard. There was one Ornata keyboard that is now office property in my college because nobody wanted it during a raffle draw. It was an unclaimed raffle draw. Everyone was going for their microwaves, the regular blender, microwaves, coffee machine. Nobody wanted a keyboard. So it became office property, and I borrowed it for about a month. I'd be using it at home on and off, especially when typing and playing video games. And yeah, it really does not feel like an actual gaming keyboard. It actually held me back. I felt like my movements weren't as fluid because the keys are choppy. It's harder to press at. I suggest if you're interested in this, go to a store and check out how it actually feels. Now, this keyboard, now I'd rather use a real actual rubber dome over this because the actuation point of this rubber dome may be bottoming out, but it's much softer and it does feel much fluid. Sure, it does feel mushy. And it doesn't feel as comfortable as a mechanical, but I have to say it's still way better than using this Razer Ornata. Now, this keyboard is not a total loss, though. I mean, like, this is still Razer we're talking about here, and even though I do have my own reservations with Razer, I'm sorry, my old flame, but, I have my reasons. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, okay? It's me. It's me. Okay, get over it. I will say that this is still the most advanced membrane keyboard I have ever used. I mean, The color is awesome. The lighting is just magnificent. I love the way that the upper keys and the lower keys are lit up because, again, it's membrane, so it lights up from the bottom panel just beautifully and so bright. Remember, there is a chroma variant as well, which costs, like I said, $90. A membrane keyboard costing $90. You would see why I'm upset here, right? It does have a really cool wrist rest. I will say this is a very comfortable wrist rest. Oh my gosh. Let me just put this baby down here. And it's magnetic, so it just clicks right up there. And man, this is comfy. It's nice. And it comes with the keyboard. Great addition to it. It's just wonderful. And this is the reason why they cut this area short and make it really look small and low profile, because you could just snap this baby in. And wow, it just feels great. It feels absolutely comfortable, even though the typing experience is a little artificial and a little... So yeah, one of the really cool things about this is the backplate. The backplate is really, really nice addition. You can reroute your cables left, right, and front to it. This is something you normally don't see in a mechanical keyboard as well. So really, really great addition. Very useful. It's very subtle, but very useful. Another cool thing about this, and like I said, this is one of the most advanced membrane keyboard I've ever used, is the lighting. The lighting, it can be individually lit. And that's really cool. For example, let me just go to the lighting. There are many profiles here. You got your waves, right? Really nice waves left and right, just like your regular ones. You got your ripple effect here, really, really cool. And all these other stuff. You got your breathing, you got your starlight. And also, even cooler, let me get back to static, is you can do your custom light configuration. So let's say I only want WAS. I'll only go for WAS. So for example, I just put here the FPS mode, and I only got the keys lighting up are the only ones related to FPS. You got your WASD and R, and you got your 1, 2, 3 there. Really, really cool. You could even go to MOBA, and I'd have all the keys related to MOBA on that left side. You could go to RTS, real-time strategy, and you got all the other keys illuminated there. Very, very cool. And there are so many other customizable keys there where you could just light up your keys and just go balls to the walls. You know, really, really amazing. And you could just play around with it. Just play around with it all you want, which makes it a really, really fun keyboard if you're just isolating those lights. Now, another amazing feature I will say about this keyboard is the ability to rebind and customize every key via Razer Synapse. Yeah, every key is rebindable just like a regular mechanical keyboard, right? This baby can even do macros, and you can even go to gaming mode through it, just like the Black Widow, just like the Razer Huntsman. It does everything a mechanical keyboard does. But then again, if you know how to do macros, right? If you know how to do rebinding keys, if you really know what you want, and if you're a veteran gamer who knows what you need, you will not buy this keyboard. Okay? The pros won't even come near the Razer Ornata simply because it will not offer you any benefit, regardless of how fancy this is. Regardless if your Honda has got a really, really awesome feature, it's got really big, cool sound system, and has a sunroof or whatever, retractable spoilers, whatever, it's not a Ferrari. All right? And at a price of $60, you're probably better off buying a mechanical keyboard to begin with, okay? Go ahead and Google the top mechanical keyboards under $50, okay? You will find a plethora of keyboards, okay? You will find a plethora of keyboards that will outperform the Ornata any day. Okay, you got your Corsair, you got your Cooler Master, you got your HyperX. Heck, you can go as cheap as the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon is a below $30 mechanical keyboard with custom lit keys just like this. Chroma even. Okay, sure, you won't be able to rebind your keys, but come on, we play video games. We can rebind the keys in the video game itself anyways. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Why settle for a Honda at the same price of a Ferrari? Right? Don't be duped by thinking that this is it. It's not. It's a fancy-ass membrane keyboard, okay, that looks like a dark chocolate bar. If it was, let's say, at a price point of $30, $40 max, yes, I'd recommend it for office use. I'd never recommend this for gaming, because at the end of the day, you are paying a price that a mechanical keyboard can do any day. So don't be duped and thinking Razer's trying to sell this as a gaming keyboard, but it's not, okay? And at the end of the day, you're buying into a very fancy ass Honda. Why buy a Honda for a price of a Ferrari? All right, that's just my 2 cents, guys. Comment down below what you guys think about it. Let me know what you think about the Ornata. If you own an Ornata, tell me what you think about it as well. Give me your 2 cents about it. This is just my idea, my opinion. I've been using mechanical keyboards for years now, so yeah. I hope this was helpful for you, and the Ornata will get cheaper, hopefully, as newer versions come out. But so far, stay away from semi-mechanical keyboards. Stay away from mecha-membrane keyboards if gaming's what you're thinking. This price point is just not worth it. All right, that's it for me, guys. Like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in our past, present, and future videos. Bye-bye.